Time to bleed a nigga black and blue. How I do? I love. Hey. You already know who big man back up in this thing, man. I'm talking about your spaz of this bitch, you feel me? Hey, look. I'm bringing to you all the way out, bring it to you, man. You feel me? It's that raw uncut. You know I be the truth. We talked to him for a minute. Lie. I'm only giving you the real. You know the deal, that's how it gotta be. Ain't with that fraud. Nah, it ain't part of my anatomy. They talk that shit behind my back, but it don't bother me. We don't gotta speak, keep them weak ass apologies. I'ma keep on doing me, you know our body beats. I'm only moving with who you see on the side of me. I fuck with real niggas, I put my life on it. Why the wrong bitches show up at the right moment? But don't confuse love with lust, better know the difference. Shit, how you fucked up, boy, these hoes different. No saying I just won't hands like I'm Jamaican. Don't got no time for bullshit, ain't got that kind of patience. I done been up in that room, but ain't got no savings. They understand on the truth, I don't gotta explain it. Fuck what they think, I got my own thoughts. Give a fuck about what they say, cause I'm my own boss. Whole lot of pride and whole lot of pride and streets, niggas came from the pain. Chip, that boy Spaz, ain't no stains on my name. I'm shooting for the top, you see I aim at the same. You had to lie to get that top, you see I came at the same. Ain't no comparison, make no mistake about that. See they don't compare to you, so they can hate about that. Handle my business, what I state is all facts. And if a nigga take a look back, I can make it all back. Shit is real, I chill. I'm this picture far from perfect. Shout out to my fucking picture. Hope you know this nigga worth it. And I'm always out here working, don't siblings that I be swerving. Moving me through these streets, cause see my life, it got a purpose. 10 toes on that surface, no purpose, I just spit the truth. Watch for the devil, he lurking, he trying to get to you. That's why I ask the Lord be with me and look out for me. And if he with me, be with me, got plenty doubt in me. Gotta keep it real, don't gotta lie about it. Whole lot of pride and not doubt. Whole lot of pride and not doubt. Pleasure to bring you that real, that raw and uncut, that straight about that pot, that shit they ain't got. Spaz. RP to all my dogs, I'll never be forgotten. RP to my pops, real big dog. You hired? Alright. Hello? Finna play a Madden match real quick. What you doing? Get the fuck out of this match shit. I'm on the game. I was trying to get the play that we got that shit today. Yeah. Let's run it after. No. I don't want to play with you, bro. Go play. My nigga, you ain't even trying to play, my nigga. I'm gonna get on here. You gonna be playing gunfight. I'm playing. I don't know how you play so much gunfight, nigga. You need to be dropping niggas. I got you right now. What are you talking about? Alright. As soon as I get through, I'm gonna hit you, nigga. Nah, don't hit me. I'm gonna hit you as soon as I'm done, nigga. Folks. Neighbors. Alright. Alright. Hey. You know how it be. Boy, Spaz on this thing. Big Bird D3 in this thing. Talk to him. You know how it be, nigga. Yeah, we was raised in the streets, nigga. If you don't hustle to start, we have to eat, nigga. I'ma go hard every day, yeah, that's just me, nigga. I'm trying to elevate and be a better me, nigga. Yeah, I ain't worried about no side bus. I be robbing niggas, really be outside thugging. Me and D3 in this bitch. It's real city niggas, what you seen this bitch. You know how it be, nigga. A couple real niggas left, include me, nigga. I been gang wild, running through these streets, nigga. The top boy ain't worried about what's underneath, niggas. I'm a big dog, you can tell by how I treat niggas. They don't want no smoke, they don't want no beef with us. Everywhere we go, you know it's 33 with us. So when you see us play your role, keep it peace, nigga. Keep it sweet, nigga. misunderstood, don't gotta be explained. Just cause you from the hood don't mean you ain't a lame. A lot of niggas ain't about that shit. Real funk made it out that shit. I'm 10 toes, nigga. And if you can't keep up, you get left. You don't know nothing about yourself, then you get put to that test. You gotta hold your own, my nigga. Get your cake and pray that you make it back home, my nigga.
Nigga, you love your dog, put that nigga on the leash, nigga. We want all the smoke, make it hard for you to see, nigga. Shots in his body, I don't think your dog can breathe, nigga. I can tell him get your dog put to sleep, nigga. It ain't beat till you screaming RP, nigga. Check the scope, bitch, we up, it's the streets, nigga. And I don't fuck with these niggas, they police, nigga.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, Roy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Hey, you ain't my man, I ain't around a nigga, real talk.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Hey. Let's get it. Gino, what up?
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. They'll get this to the 24, and it's second down. You look at this Raiders defense. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
From the 24 now, here's the 2nd and 8. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith.
Illegal
and
man
this is going to be
downfield.
caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
Illegal
so it's
man
incomplete.
Downfield.
And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off of play action. Here's Smith. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he will have the Giants' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Gino. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
We're not going to keep playing with these niggas, bro.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Again, Smith.
Oh, give me that!
Catch, he's got it.
What's going on?
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
That's how you feeling over
This
here?
duo locked in, 14 yards there.
That's how you feeling,
and a
Dixon?
first down. From the red zone now, Smith. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
We here.
Now Gino.
Oh, we here. Stop playing with me. Bang out.
Big seam, and he might go all the way.
Let's go.
And the Raiders Eagles are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run.
Maybe
Who knows?
Get off my
They'll come up 2nd and 7. They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass. Eluding the pressure right. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. Touchdown! Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. As the Raider kickoff unit now, as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Yeah,
going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Smith. Will find Ridley. That's complete. And a good job to get him to the ground quickly right there at the 36-yard line. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
And that's how you shake off the interception you throw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Come here, nigga.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. To the air again, Smith.
Oh!
And he will find his man on the outside. And he goes out of bounds.
Boy, you playing with fire out here, boy.
His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. From the 50, it's Smith. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there, because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
You look at this Raiders defense. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense.
Give me that!
The big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now
that
the
should
question,
have
can
been
they
a
duplicate
pick.
it?
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Man,
Here
how
comes
was
the
that
8th play of the
incomplete?
drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Smith throwing again.
Oh, get
And
that!
the throw there going to be incomplete.
Gonna take your 3, boy.
That red man coverage and decided to test them early.
But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Don't miss it. He missed it.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Good drive, good shit, D.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. Keneduagu now out of his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Bang
And you
out.
know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your
Damn.
division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Tough spot here, 3rd
That
down
nigga
and
came
11.
blasting in that motherfucker.
Flacco looks to throw. Open man, that's
Come
Noah
on, man.
Fant,
Why would
the
he
tight
run that
end.
far back?
And he's not going to
Ain't gonna make
sniff
no
the first
sense,
down here. He
nigga.
stopped at the 25. Flacco and the offense staying put. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. He's got
Let's
his
go.
target. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart, yeah, even for a talented There he goes, right side. Now inside the 25, Davante Adams, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams, 63 yards, and they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A short kick, but a fair catch called for. Might be second-guessing that one. They'll begin at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a play fake, and it's Smith.
Oh, let me get that!
Struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
It's not funny, dude. Even when the joke not on me, it's still not funny.
They'll try again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3.
Oh, hit that boy.
21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3. I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Play action. It's Smith. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Oh, get out of there! Sick work!
And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
He'll try again. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and in fact we kept having a rough.
He's got it complete.
Okay.
It's a big-time play there for the G-men.
Okay,
52 yards.
Good play,
and
Cal.
we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Oh!
And he's miles away and smiling.
Was that a dot or what? What
And he
is this
takes
thing
us
excited
just a
about?
few
You
yards
gave
shy
up
of the
the
red
first.
zone before going out. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Smith. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh,
It's
come
caught.
on,
It's Ridley.
McCullum.
And he
You
will
got
be
a
brought
great
down
ass
at
by
about the
yard.
6-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Throwing again is Smith. To the goal line, but it's
No,
incomplete.
sir, we on that.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Buying time to his left. And he's
Oh,
got
my
it.
God. Let me
Touchdown,
see that.
Giants.
Hey, that was
Trey
clean as
McBride
fuck. I ain't gonna lie. Let
laying
me see.
himself out in the end zone.
Let me see that.
And the Giants get a bit closer.
Ugh.
I thought that was a nice
Straight
job there,
up.
feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end
Man,
would
that
find
was
his way
nasty.
free in the
I ain't
end
gonna lie.
zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Hey, he was not to be denied right there on my mama. I thought he was going to try to run it in with Gino. I'm like, fuck that.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And
Great
the lead is
drive.
down to 28-10.
That's a great drive.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
54 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith.
Oh, come
and
on.
That's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Flacco off play action. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. In motion right is Smith.
Oh, yeah, keep him over there.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, he'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Third and 2. Operating off play action. Flacco. They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
That's not a first.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there.
Damn!
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Now Gino on 1st down. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Out of the gun, Smith.
Oh!
There's a diving catch right side.
Gino.
Now
Hey,
there's a
y'all
timeout
getting
as they're going to
free.
get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throwing is Smith.
Oh!
As he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Back, my nigga.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
Give me the block.
He hit his first, this one from 38. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A quick turn on the perimeter.
Oh, get off him. That's a grown-ass man.
Juke into space. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense.
Blasted him!
Down the numbers. There he goes.
Ah!
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. 52 yards. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Let's go, D. Smother this shit. Sit him down. Ah! Come on, my nigga. What was that, man?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Smith on 1st down. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Let's go, man, Matt.
And he's going to be sacked.
Thank you.
They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Gino now to throw.
Yeah.
He finds him again. Saquon
Yeah, we
Barkley.
here. Let's go.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They snap it to Smith.
Let's
And
go.
he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 127 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is.
Now a hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's loose.
Get him. Oh, get him. Ah! Ah!
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back,
but
he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
With that punk-ass nicely timed blitz.
The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. And now here's a carry heading left. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Uh-oh.
Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Giants are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Well,
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Smith. This ball deep for 20. And he's got it inside the 10. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk, but it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not
Let me get that. Stop playing with me, nigga.
Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they feel like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Play action, Flacco. He finds his man, complete.
Take that nigga
It's
off
Jacobs.
you, Jacob.
So the completion good for just 3. And 3rd and 8 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Passing play, Flacco. This is
Get off
Fant
me.
on the short
Oh,
completion.
come on, man.
He'll be
What
out
the
of
fuck
bounds
is that?
after getting this one across the 40. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Flacco. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down by a good 3 yards as they convert on 4th and 5. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front.
Come on, bro.
But
Pick up your block out there, my nigga.
Those guys found a way to pick it up.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Isaiah Simmons in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Under pressure, they got him again. Isaiah Simmons, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants' offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
Let me get that. Stop playing with me, nigga.
Interception. Picked off by Michael O.J. Mudia. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber,
oh my God,
I
come
can't
on,
believe
man.
what
What
we've
the
just
fuck
seen.
is that,
Absolutely.
my nigga?
If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Flacco. They shakes him off.
Oh, get out of there!
But he can't
Ah,
get it
it's
forever. Down he
annoying.
goes. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. On 4th down, here's Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. The kick by Carlson is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think...
And now here is another interception. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
With that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. To pass, Flacco.
Oh, my God!
It's coming, and down he goes. Isaiah Simmons. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
To throw is Smith. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down. Smith now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Throwing now is Geno. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
No, sir.
And my goodness, another interception.
Get out of there,
Greedy Williams picks it
off. Get out of here, Greedy.
And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college. So
down the numbers. There he goes. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Carlson on for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this? And now here is another interception. Picked off by Brandon Eccles.
Come on, my nigga.
That's a huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll try to run this one in. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Carlson now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Get him down.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
This game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
There you go. Name of the game, defense, baby. Look at this bullshit right here, bud. Nigga. This nigga fucking took all these fucking sacks just that one game.